Hi, I'm Christian Guzman, and I approve of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. This is episode, what is it? 96?
96 indeed.
96. Wowzaroonies. I reckon once we get to 100, we'll just stop.
I reckon so. Like, I think not many podcasts get to 100, do they? So if we can do it, then it's like, completed it, mate.
Yeah. I don't think there's the demand that was once there. I reckon we just stop. Get to 100, bosh. See you later. Won't even say like bye or thank you for the memories. We'll just not post again.
Yeah. And we'll just treat episode 100 like a normal episode as well. We won't do anything special. And then just leave it at that. Yeah.
I've told you I've got lined up for it though, haven't I?
Yeah, no, cancel that. We're just going to make it a normal, boring episode.
Ah, right.
Then we'll just
sorry, the person that was meant to be coming on. Anyway, mate, in today's episode, we are obviously going to be discussing the Arnold, as you can see on the title.
Yes.
It's a big week as well, isn't it?
Why?
Oh, aren't you moving this week?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry, my brain is just that fried, mate. I just don't even know what's going on this week now.
Yeah. Well, Tom, it's Monday the 3rd of March. It's 8:46 a.m.
Yep.
Donald Trump is the president of the US, and we've got someone called Keir Starmer.
Do you know what? Genuinely, I know more now about American politics than what I do the UK.
Why? How?
Just because I don't keep up. I completely forgot who the Prime Minister of the UK was.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not that you keep up with US politics, it's just
Not
that
really,
you know who
no. I just know, everyone knows Donald Trump, but who the hell knows Keir Starmer?
Yeah.
But, yeah. There we
This
go.
isn't a politics podcast. This is a bodybuilding podcast.
News just in: Keir Starmer is the Prime Minister of the UK. Did anyone else know? No, neither did I.
Yeah, great. Right. I also have something exciting happening this week. No, it's not that. It's not that. That is. I hope that's going to be happening this week.
Right. What else is happening then?
Do you know the thing that I was talking about in the last part? No. Right. So what else is happening this week? This week is the start of prep.
Yes. So technically, as of today, no, you don't like to know time frames, do you? It's just prep, bro.
And also when I'm saying it's the start of prep, I've started tracking my steps today. That's the only difference today.
So
right, the Apple Watch has gone on.
Yeah,
food has not changed, and then from next week, then there'll be changes.
So basically, Josh's start to prep is putting the Apple Watch on, realizing that he only does 2,000 steps a day, and then kicking his ass into gear. Right, I'm on prep now, so it's best get at least maybe 6K in.
Guess how many I did yesterday? Steps.
2,500.
No, I trained.
So
there was a little bit more in there, but I was 5.
Wow, bro, your knees probably hurt today, no?
Yeah. Oh, mate, I've got a little bit of soreness. I'm currently on 3,000 steps because I've been for a walk.
Nice.
But yeah, yesterday was not good. By 1 o'clock, I think I was on 600.
Really?
Yeah. I was just on my computer all day geeking out.
So everyone listening to this podcast, Monday, the 3rd of March at 8, probably 47, Josh has announced that he's on prep. That walk, right, that you did this morning, did it feel a little bit different?
No. Next week it will. Next week is the official start of prep. This week it's wearing the Apple Watch again.
Okay, so it's setting baselines.
Yeah. So what I like to do is I run a pre-prep priming phase, and that consists of standardizing training. So there's no more I'll do that today. I'll switch this movement for that movement because that looks nice. I go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every single day. Food has been pretty perfect since the start of the year. But rather than just eating the same every day, I have actually been tracking everything that I've eaten for the past I think 5 weeks. So, there's been a level up there. And now this week, we're tracking expenditure. Why am I only doing 1 week's tracking of expenditure? Well, very, very easy answer, boys and girls. I do the exact same thing every goddamn week. I do the same check-ins on the same days. I train on the same days. I do the same movement pretty much every single week. So I only need to track it once to know what's going to happen going forwards.
Yeah, and then use that baseline to then adjust and obviously get yourself into that deficit. And I'm guessing at the start it's just going to be a little bit of not going to be anything crazy, is it, in terms of like initiating that?
No.
A little bit more movement, a little bit less food, job done.
Yeah, I might actually do some direct cardio just to I don't know, just spice up my life.
Yeah.
We've got a cross trainer and a bike and a treadmill at the apartment, so it's tempting.
So that's sick. So in your apartment, like downstairs, I know you got like the pool.
Yeah.
But you've got, is it only one treadmill, one stairmaster?
No, we're not going to Stairmaster. I have access to a Stairmaster. A friend of mine lives less than 2 minutes away and he has a Stairmaster in his house. So if I wanted to, I could go and do the stairs there. But we've got cross trainer, treadmills, 2 treadmills, bike, rowing machine.
What is your chosen form of cardio? Your preferred?
My absolute favourite is the cross trainer.
Really?
Mate, I love it. High resistance, so I think the max resistance that I can get on our cross trainer is level 20, and I put it on like level 12 to 14. So it's like you're almost going through deep water.
Right. Interesting. Not a lot of people do the cross trainer.
Mate, so good on the joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on a heart rate front as well, it gets it up there. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just that, like, the argument is, obviously, like, upper body because you're using your upper body with it, but realistically, it's not too strenuous in your upper body, is it, at all?
Nah, and I'll be honest, mate, I'm on it texting, and so it's not quite upper body. It's not as upper body as what, like, the average person would do on it.
Yeah, no, I already know my next prep, my chosen form of cardio is going to be a stationary bike, and that's
you're going to get one.
Yeah, I'll get one. And the reason being is because last prep I was just stubborn and I convinced myself that I didn't like the bike, and I just did the incline treadmill the whole prep. But obviously you get towards the end when you're so fit, and I was doing obviously like maximum incline, like 15 or whatever it is, and then having to put the speed up to like literally like a fast paced like power walk, just like a psycho, literally. And it's just like I was just too stubborn to like not do any other form of cardio.
That's
and
funny.
It just absolutely battered my knees. So lessons learned. But anyway, mate, I feel like prep's starting for me now as well.
Why? How?
I've psychologically told myself that I've started prep now for next year.
For next year, yeah.
Yeah. Because, not gonna lie, I've been shit recently. Like, so shit.
It's to be expected, though, mate. It's been injured.
Yeah, but is it to be expected, though?
Yes, it is absolutely to be expected. You're used to training full whack every single day. You can go, oh well, I should have a strong enough mentality. No, it's to be expected. Completely and utterly normal.
Yeah,
I think that should be normalised. Like, you've been injured, you've let things slip. That's fine. That's normal.
Yeah. Okay, and I get that, but equally, you can't stay like that. Like have your time to like kind of get yourself back in check. So this is for me now. Like I'm now getting on prep. Like you've just said, my nutrition has been on point since the start of the new year. Like mine hasn't. It's like, have I been eating shit? No, but have I like paid much attention to my food? No, like not as much as what I should do. And like obviously you've got a standard in which you hold yourself, and that standard for me has just slipped. But what I've also noticed is like because of that, I've also noticed other things like tasks for like getting videos recorded or doing other little admin tasks. Like they've started.
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I've noticed that on your like Instagram and TikTok. You've not been putting out that like higher end content.
Yeah, exactly. And that's literally because like I've been putting it off because it's like, I don't feel great right now. So, you know, just start pushing. And I feel like how you
should have doubled down on other stuff, really, shouldn't you?
Yeah. Like,
It
how
is
you do
what it
anything
is.
is how
It
you
is
do
what it
everything,
is.
you know?
Yeah.
And, like, so for me now, like last night, for instance, I got loads of videos recorded and, like, stuff like that, because it's just, like, the more you put off something, like, oh, the more I don't track my nutrition, or the more I put off recording content or whatever it is, the harder and harder it gets to do it, because you just reinforce, your brain just reinforces to itself that, like, oh, that makes me uncomfortable, I'm going to avoid that. You know, versus when you actually just fucking get it done and you just reaffirm to yourself, like, oh, it's not actually that bad, which makes it a lot easier, you know? So,
Yeah.
prep is on, mate.
Prep is on.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Stockton 2026. Let's go, baby.
But yeah, that's it, mate. Prep is on.
Nice. This week, you have the big move.
I do, mate. I do. Yeah, I'm a little bit apprehensive about it, to be honest with you. There's a lot to do, but it should be good. And I'm just looking forward to having some. This is going to be the last podcast here, mate. See this room? Last podcast. See that sign? It's going to be in a different location.
Oh, can it go back to being behind you? I always thought that was quite cool when you was in Plymouth.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm going to try and set up. I need to get in there first and, you know, assess the situation.
Suss it out.
Suss it out. But yeah, try and get the sign behind me.
Are you and George going to be sharing a room as an office?
Yes, potentially.
Oh,
yeah. But it's like we make it work, you know.
You do. You do.
Check-in days to me.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so she'll have like different check-in days to me. Chicken days.
Different chicken days.
Different chicken days, bro. Yeah, so it should be fine, mate. You know, should get it all nice and cushy in there. I know, obviously, that's something that you've worked around, isn't it? You know, both of you working from home, and you can kind of get a little bit on top of each other.
I've obviously never showed the setup in this room, but there's on the other side of the computer is Annabella's desk. I cannot wait, in the nicest of ways, I cannot wait for Annabella to not do her current job, because it's like I do my check-ins around her calls, and so there'll be like, you know, this afternoon between, let's say, 1 and 5, that I will be at the gym, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but if I wanted to work, I couldn't. So then it's like I have to do between 5 and 10 at night, so it's a long-ass day.
Yeah, it's like you just want to get shit done sometimes, don't you? But then it's like waiting around.
Yeah.
And obviously, your workload's not going to get any smaller, is it, over the next few years?
I bloody hope not, mate. Crikey.
So, yeah. But, mate, it should be... I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just, if anything, just being in Ultraflex, being around you boys, you know? And it sparked, like, a new little motivation in me. Like, I'm keen for it. I'm not looking forward to the moving part, because I've done a lot of that over the last few years, you know, and it's always just, ugh. But there we go, mate.
It's all right. Well, hopefully this will be like one of your last moves that you do. Apart from when we go to Dubai, when we're earning 40 grand a month.
And then we move back because we realise it's not actually that great.
Yeah.
And like you know,
tax-free and, you know, the sun. It's all overrated, really.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like, you know, it's tax-free, but then, like, living costs there kind of outweigh the tax that you save in, and, you know, paying, like, £5 for a Monster. Do you know that? One of these.
£5?
About £5 for one. Yep.
£5?
Well, think about it, mate. They've got to import all of that shit there, haven't they? It's in the desert, bro. We've got to get that shit there on camelback.
I obviously like, that's incredibly racist, that, Tom. Please apologise to the... I don't know, actually.
No, that's not racist. Imagine that. Seeing like a camel in the desert, like carrying like fucking 20 packs of monsters on his back.
Yeah. Do you reckon they're happy about that, the camels? Or do you reckon they've got the hump on?
Do you know what I'm imagining, right? Like each hump having like, do you remember like the beer hats?
Yeah.
Right, each hump's got a beer hat on it, and then it's got straws going to the camel's mouth, and it's just like cans of White Monster on there. Just milking it, bro. Milking it, bro.
And camels, loving life. Yeah. So, Dubai.
Are we going to train together?
I don't know, mate, because I'd like to say yes, but I think I'm doing a lot more than you at the minute. You know, like say if we train pull together. Oh, there's no sound.
What?
Tom?
Hello.
It's gone really quiet.
Really? Are you sure it's not your headphones?
No, it's changed it now.
Okay, so it's okay again.
Yeah, not weird.
Interesting. Sorry about that, people.
Yeah, it might actually be fine on the audio. It may well have been my headphones. Yeah, I'd love to say, yeah, we're going to train together every day, but you're not doing push.
No, I know not every day, but just
Well,
on a frequent basis.
I could train legs with you
Yes.
on one of your 10,000 leg sessions.
Yes.
And then your pull sessions aren't anywhere near as long as mine.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I could make them longer though.
Oh yeah.
Just walk around, chat.
Yeah.
Like that guy that's always just off his head on caffeine, curly hair.
Mate, Taylor.
Taylor, that's the boy.
What a boy. What a
listening,
boy.
mate.
Oh, he don't listen to these podcasts. He's anyone that's seen, like, I think he's featured on a couple of my YouTube videos, but he also featured on a TikTok video that ended up getting like nearly 100,000 views. Taylor is our local idiot at Ultraflex. The kid's a legend, but he's an absolute nutter. He'll have like 3 monsters on the way to the gym. His diet, them 50 gram of protein shakes.
Yeah. Is that the ones in the glass bottles?
Yeah, he'll have like 4 of them a day. Yeah.
Wow.
And he does things like he takes cough syrup before he trains because it's got glycerol in.
Oh no.
For the pump. And he'll be like, fucking go rag a pump on this, bro. I'm like, yeah, of course you do, mate.
He takes.
He's hilarious.
Oh, is that the part of the video there that went viral when he's talking about the cough syrup?
Yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
He goes, oh, it tastes right nice. I was like, oh, do you feel like you're able to breathe better? He was like, yeah. Like, yeah, it's because it's cough syrup, you fucking idiot. I respect it. I love it. But he also gets like incredibly illegal pre-workouts and stuff.
Yeah. What's it like?
Yeah.
That's fair.
MV double scoops it.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah. He'll add extra DMAs in.
Have you told him that this is not good?
Yes, of course I've told him it's not good. He went caffeine free for about a week. I said, how did you find it? He went, mate, my head aches for the first 3 days. Hilarious.
I'll tell you what though, I'm jealous of people that don't get headaches when they come off caffeine. Some people don't. I get horrible headaches when I come off caffeine.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I wouldn't even want to. I don't see the point in pulling away on caffeine. I love the taste of coffee.
Could you?
Yeah, I could. I don't even want to try it.
I guess it's like
there were a period of time where I was having Rise and Shine every single morning instead of having a coffee, and then when we got the new machine, I was like, oh my god, this is so good. Rise and Shine is great, and I there's some days where I'll have both. I'm not gonna lie, but coffee's just amazing.
Yeah, Rise and Shine is good. Discount code Stockton10 at the checkout. See, there's the new, what is it? Cherry and berry in the lemon one.
Oh yeah, lemon and lime. Which flavour did you go for?
I didn't choose. No, we did choose, didn't we? I chose the cherry and berry.
Did you? I went lemon and lime.
Oh, cherry and berry's good, mate.
Mate, lemon and lime's beautiful. I love like anything lime flavoured. I'm all over it. Lemon, just lemon, not so much, but lemon and lime, bellissimo. Yeah,
First
it's gorgeous.
Morning, blow your head off. I like it.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it's actually got good ingredients in there as well, like lion's mane and stuff like that. So check it out, people. Either discount code JC10 or Stockton10. Just flip a coin, wherever.
Yeah. Jack were obviously asking for some supplement advice. And I told him about Rise and Shine because Jack used to take all he used to take Lion's Mane and Sheila G and all the raw ingredients that's meant to boost productivity, increase testosterone, all that kind of crap. And he tried Rise and Shine. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is right nice. This Josh, but right zoned in." I'm like, yeah.
I mean, you've got an accent, but he's got an accent, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, bless him. You know, because like obviously I've done a few YouTube videos with him in now, and he'll watch them back, and he'll be like, "Why do I sound different to you?" It's like, I have no idea, mate. We've pretty much had the same upbringing. You just sound completely different.
You've just been decultured, mate. That's all it is. You know?
It's from talking to you every week.
Literally, yeah. Like the thing is, though, if you were to like meet my brother, who's obviously a southerner, he sounds like a farmer, like a legit farmer, and my dad just sound like farmers. Whereas I've got like a little bit of like a twang.
Yeah, you do. There's a twang. Well, I mean, it's like when we get Aaron on. You listen to Aaron talk, and you're like,
I love
oh, mate, I'm taking all this trend now. Right, good.
First thing in the morning, proper hearty breakfast, and then a big jab in the ass.
Oh, I love him.
We've got 6 weeks till prep now.
Honestly, I just can't get any fat on my tummy. I can't.
We're starting prep. Dan's put me on 5 grams. I'm joking. Dan wouldn't do that.
I've had 3 heart attacks this off season. Aaron has not had any heart attacks. You're joking.
No,
God,
Aaron.
only idiots do that kind of stuff.
Him and Dom are looking so good, man.
Yeah. So good.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too, mate. I'm excited for Eagles. I'm so excited for Eagles.
That before and after. I'm going to pull that up right now.
Can I just make a bold statement? And I actually text Jack saying this.
Jack's going.
I think I think if Jack did the Arnolds, I think he'd have broke top 5.
Do you think?
Jack's shape in comparison to them, like, I'm sorry, Michael Double, yes, diced. His shape is it's awful. Not awful. He's obviously fucking mint, but he's, in my eyes, he's not classic. And you look at like the guys that are getting rewarded. I don't know how Michael Double's in like, the mix all the time.
Yeah.
He's washed, isn't he? Brandon Curry.
Yeah, you say washed, bro. He did top 5.
I know, but compare him now to like a few years ago. It's different gravy. Go up. No.
What the fuck, mate?
Yeah, go up. That on the right hand side. That's peak week and 4 weeks out. That's insane. That is mental.
Yeah, he looks like he still looks like a child, but he looks like a child here, like in comparison, like the amount.
Mate, the amount of
look at the adductors from the front.
The amount of density and mature, like for such a young lad, he's got such mature muscle.
That just doesn't make sense to me.
That is mental.
Oh, why is it not? That's annoying. Okay, that's very annoying. Yeah, look at the adductors.
Wow.
And just
that's
the
mega
as well.
And he's still got 4 weeks. What on earth?
Look at me. Okay, so look at like the gap between like the rib cage and the edge of the lat here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is different. This is different.
Well, I mean, look, the boy doesn't miss, does he?
No.
Doesn't miss. And this is... Yeah. I know he's always posted a lot more front shots than he has back shots, but I think it's going to change soon. I think he needs to just start posting more back shots because he's got a fucking back now.
Yeah. Baby got back.
Yeah. I honestly think that...
Go to middle. Oh, they're good. Oh, my days.
And do you know what's crazy? I can still tell he's still got a lot more muscle maturity to gain.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, that's always something that I find exciting about like certain bodybuilders is seeing the potential that they've still got, and like the shit hot now, but they've got room to just get better and better and better. Like Wesley.
Yeah.
That's his name, isn't it? Vizzers. I don't find him exciting because you look at like where he's at with the weight cap, and there's not a lot that he can change with his physique.
Yeah. I mean, is he at the weight cap now, Wesley?
I think so.
It's just
because like look at his upper.
Yeah.
His legs just aren't on that crazy level. Yeah.
Peeled, shredded.
Biceps, great. You know, he's obviously really, really good. He's just not like him.
Yeah. I think Jack has every chance at going to the Olympia next year.
This year or next?
This year, sorry. Yeah, honestly.
I think he'll defo be there next year. Do you know what? Again, I'm going to manifest this for Eagles. If Eagles doesn't get an invite to like the Arnolds or something like that, you know, hopefully they do like a UK Arnolds. I'll be very, very surprised. He's got so much like publicity as well, and you look at like the bottom half of the people that were invited to the Arnolds. They're not as good as Jag. Christ.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, very, very interesting. This is mental. Ooh.
Yeah, literally. Do you know those Belgian Blues? They're like genetically modified cows.
That is Mr. Eagles.
Yeah, I love how he's just casually, wearing his, what do you call them? Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Jay's in the gym, you know.
Do you know if you ever see me in a pair of Travis Scotts, that's when you know that I've made it. Because I always look at them and I think, oh, they're so cool, but they are so expensive.
Yeah. Like a couple grand, aren't they?
I think they're about 1,500, yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever been into trainers or anything, Tom?
I used to, when I was a lot younger. I used to be. Not so much now.
What was your vibe?
Okay, so like my vibe was like Salconis.
Get them up.
Salcone Grid 9000s. I think this podcast is really like lagging a little bit. Right, hang on. Can you still see me, hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, everyone, this is a really thrilling podcast, you know, talking about shoes, but here we go. I think a lot of lads can relate to this. Salcone Grid 9000s. You're going to look at these, mate, and think they're fucking awful. But they were shit hot back in the day. And to be honest with you, mate, this kind of style of this style of trainer has come back now.
Yeah. No, they're cool.
Yeah.
I can imagine you wearing them.
Yeah. Like I used to love them back in the day. Not that's dead, but like I had them. Wow.
They do look a little bit special. The original ones that you showed, they're quite cool, but they look a little bit special.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? This vintage style of like, you know, thick-soled sneaker is like coming back now.
Yeah.
So I was on it years ago, boys. Right, yeah. I wore Zanti in 2018, I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, I used to like the old Yeezys. That was probably
of course. Never had a pair of Yeezys, mate. I think they're just, I don't know. Just think they're a bit, little bit. You know, everyone had them, and like when you start to see shoes like this on Alibaba, and like everyone wears them, like, super fake versions, it just kills it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else? What other shoes?
That's it. There were a period of time like I respect and like I think Jordans are quite cool. Jordan 5s, they're my faves. But I could never pull them off.
Yeah. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's. The grapes. That's what Will Smith used to wear.
Yeah, I could never. Oh, them ones, the blue sole, black upper. We call that aqua or something. No. Left up. Just one higher. There, that one. Aqua. Yeah, I thought they were mint and would have happily bought some, but then I remembered that I am a very, very white man.
Yeah.
I would not look cool.
Yeah, I didn't really wear shoes like that back in the day because like my calves are still small now, but they were even smaller. So I was like, probably not a vibe having like fucking breeze blocks on your feet and then skinny little legs, you know?
Yeah, defo.
So we avoided that.
Defo, right? Arnold's chat.
Yes. Let's review. First and foremost, what did you think of the show, mate? Did you keep up with it?
I did as best as I could. I think I paid more attention to Classic than I did any other division. Partly because I think when Open was on, it was pretty late at night our time, so I almost just missed it. But on the whole, very, very good. A few obviously shocks, surprises. One. Obviously with Derek beating Samson. And I was talking to one of the boys in the gym yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, Derek came in so much better. Samson, he wasn't bad. He just he weren't as good as what he was at the Olympia. And the difference between Derek and Samson wasn't as clear as what it was at the Olympia. And, I think when we're only in March now, so like the show was the back end of Feb. When was the Olympia last year? October?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
October. So you got to think, right? These guys have absolutely hammered their bodies with all sorts of PEDs and things, right? On the run up to that Olympia, it sounds to me incredibly, incredibly, incredibly dangerous and daft to then almost like push to that same limit again for the Arnolds. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I know that they've got, hormones to help their recovery and stuff, but you cannot come in shit hot or like, best in the world condition twice over the space of, 6 months?
Yeah, well, especially Samson. Samson's competed loads, and I respect him for it because, like, he just wants to get on stage. I think he just wants to scoop up as much prize money as well as possible because obviously he's earned the most money over the last couple of years than any bodybuilder ever. But yeah, like, eventually you're just going to start fading, aren't you? Regardless of what PEDs you've got to help you,
Yeah. And then obviously, like, I've said it before on the podcast, when you're judging someone or like you see someone on Instagram compete and they just look shit, and then the next time they look so good.
Yeah.
You almost like give them bonus points for the massive improvements that they've made it over whatever time frame it is. And that, when I won the Worlds, I competed 2 weeks earlier in Germany, placed fourth, fifth, fourth, and I was terrible. I really, really, really was not at my best in any way, shape, or form. But then 2 weeks later, I brought it. Best that I've ever looked.
Yeah,
the judges would have seen that and gone, holy shit, this is a different Josh to what we saw 2 weeks ago. And that would have almost like given you extra gravitas in their minds.
Was it the same judges in Germany?
A lot of them was on the same panel.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and obviously, a lot of the judges in the IFBB, they literally travel around for it, don't they, full time, versus obviously natural bodybuilding's not as big. But if it's quite a few similar judges and they saw that improvement, it's hard to like not pay attention to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, everyone's like, oh, the shock surprise, like Derek, beat Sam. Why is it a shock? They've both won
how's that a
the
shock?
last few years.
Yeah.
They're both Mr. Olympias it's not like Derek won it like 5 years ago and he's
they're both going to be battling with each other for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
It's not the time in bodybuilding where like someone would win the Olympia like 5 years in a row or 3 years in a row. I think that's gone. Yes, all right, we've seen it with Chris Bumstead because Chris Bumstead is the classic division, really, isn't he? He's the bloody. That's what you're comparing everyone else to.
Yeah, like it's one of those where like Phil Heath, for instance, was just like so fucking stand out and also like a bit of a character that like he was almost like at the time like Bumstead-esque, wasn't he? Not quite on that level, Yes, it's open bodybuilding, but I mean, talking from like a drawing lots of eyes in, Phil Heath was that man. And I don't know what it is. I don't feel like there is that man right now. So for the IFBB, it almost makes it more exciting. Like, it's always exciting when Chris Bumstead wins, right? Versus if it was just like, I don't know, someone else winning. Like, sounds bad, but like Urs, for instance, maybe it wouldn't be as exciting if he won every single year. But I feel like for the IFBB, it's more exciting for them to switch it up every year with the Open because it's like, oh fuck, who's going to win? We don't know.
And it is that close as well. Like,
Yeah,
there's a few bodybuilding pages that have done side by side comparisons of people at the Arnold's, this past weekend and the Olympia last year, and the improvements that people make, or even like the backward steps that some people make as well. So like Sean Clarida, someone again, I think he was 11 pounds up from his Olympia showing.
Yeah,
but he didn't look 11 pounds better.
No.
He still had that like freaky element, veins everywhere, but he didn't look dry. He didn't look as dense as what he has done in the past. He looked like he could have kept dieting in my eyes for the next 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, crazy. So it wasn't like an upset of a show. I think it was any man's title, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. And don't disagree with it in any way, shape, or form. Men's physique.
Yes, let's have a look.
I feel like we predicted most of it.
Yeah, pretty much. I think we all knew that Thingy was going to win. Ali Health. What did you think of him?
Mate, he's very good. He's very good.
Did you see the drama about him wearing Gerald's?
Mate,
shorts?
that is bad though, isn't it?
Yeah, like
Is that his brand?
Yeah, so Elite Wear.
Elite Wear. Ah.
Yeah,
Ali.
that is Ali's. Ali Elite Wear. Yeah, that's Ali's.
Nah, do you know what, mate? I agree with it though. Like, it is an exact copy of the bloody Varzo
exactly
ones.
the same.
I thought they were
like,
Varzo ones. I was like, no way, he
no.
wore Gerald's shorts. Oh no, he's not. He's copied them.
I was like, oh, they've kind of switched it up a little bit because they've only got like the black and the red. Like, no, if you look closely, like there is the grey.
Yeah,
on
the
there
fucking
as well.
grey's
It's
there as
really
well. Yeah,
faint. And obviously, if you go to Varzo.
Hey Gerald, if you're listening to this, bro, could we do a board shorts and banter collaboration pair?
That would be cool. He does offer like custom board shorts, so there's no reason as to why that couldn't happen.
Yeah, mate, that's so bad. That is so bad.
What do you think of Gerald's physique?
Oh, I love it. I love Gerald's physique. Gerald, mate, you are more than welcome to come on this podcast. Gerald kicked my ass in 2019 at junior PCAs. Back then.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
unreal.
2023.
No, I think that's a throwback.
A year later, still cooking. Okay,
Yeah,
so this is 2020. This will be 2022 then. Do you know what he needs to do? He needs to stop having a year off and then getting back on it for 4 months.
that's just how he is, mate.
Yeah, no, that everyone has their way of doing it.
Again, right? I think there's so many people that would benefit from being around like the fucking hashtag Mecca up north. I think if Gerald moved up north, he'd be so locked into training.
Yeah.
It'd be game over.
What's he missing?
Condition. Look, in my eyes, could be a little bit leaner.
Yeah.
But again, when you drive for that leanness, you end up losing that pop and fullness that looks so freaky and impressive on him.
I think he'd just do with a little bit more lats and then a little bit more shoulders as well, as crazy as that sounds. Because his arms are so big. Like, his arms here are wider than his delts. But, I mean, there's not really much I can, I can't really pick apart.
I think he's competing this year.
Yeah. I think he's back on with Zach again. So, but yeah, anyway. So, Ali, what did you think of his appearance?
Very good. Very good. Did you see his announcement as well that he's doing Arnold's, Pittsburgh, New York, and the Olympia?
Oh my God, that's a lot of competing.
Yeah. So, like I said about you can't come in that good. Ali could very, very much prove me wrong with his mission this year. But equally, he could also prove me right. And he could end up just not looking as good when it truly matters, which is the Olympia.
Yeah. I mean, I don't... maybe he knows something that we don't, but it just is hard to hold that for like pretty much an entire year on prep then, isn't it? You know,
bro.
And
Yeah.
remember, he's only just been off prep for a short period of time post Olympia, but not even, you know.
Yeah, he's in my eye. Yeah, I reckon he'd have just continued, just smashing all the anabolics. He's so good, isn't he?
It's midsection, isn't it? And do you know what's crazy? Like his waist isn't even actually that small, is it? Really?
Oh, mate.
Like if you look at his waist compared to some of the other guys, but I think I don't know if you remember us talking about this, but when you've got that much detail in your midsection, it makes it look smaller.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, yeah, he's got a small midsection and he's got wide clavicles, but like there's still guys on that stage that have got a lot smaller waist than him, but it just does not look the same.
Can I just say something on Ali's physique here? Look at his arms. His arms aren't crazy, are they?
No.
All of his like impressiveness is midsection, and I'd say his back's pretty impressive. I know people say, "Oh yeah, that's what Ryan Terry beat him on," but that's not a bad back. That.
No. Let's have a look at Ryan now.
Do you know if I took right? You know, if I took gear, I think I would end up looking like Ali.
You mean when you took gear?
No. Oh, mate.
Joking.
What a rig.
Has he got like just a stage walk from like last year's Olympia?
Go on his reels. Oh, go up. Tom, you're so quick doing this bloody.
Well, maybe you should
lark.
do it then, eh?
Maybe I should. That one.
2023.
What's this? There we go. 4K routine.
I can't make it bigger. I can make it bigger.
I've been asking that question all my life, bro.
Where is he? Even the cameraman doesn't know
where is he? Ryan Terry.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
That's 2023, isn't it?
Okay, still though.
Yeah, still.
Did you think it was better in 2023?
No. Honestly, mate, I thought it looked the exact same in both. That is... Whew. I love that transition.
It's a bit small. Sorry, people.
Go on then, Tom. Who have you got then? Ali or Rai?
Oh, Ryan. Rai. 100%.
What a boy. What a
Ali's
boy.
got Ali does have a better midsection, but I think that Ryan is just more complete, more well-rounded.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I reckon Rai's got it again.
Right. Go on the well, who's going to have the scores of the Arnolds?
Arnold's. Should I get them up?
Bodybuilding without borders. Bodybuilding. Bodybuilders without borders.
Come on, it's a bodybuilding without borders, you know?
You don't
Come
even
on.
follow him. God, do you even like bodybuilding? There you go. Official results.
Where?
There.
Okay.
Derek Samson, Andrew Jacked, Brandon Curry, William Bonac. I had William Bonac in the mix when I was taking the mic.
Yeah, so...
Sean Clarida in 7th. Wow. Sean Clarida beat James Hollingshead.
Fucking hell. We pretty much said that Samson was going to be first, so we were all wrong there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've done a switcheroo. We said Andrew Jack 3rd. I think I said Brandon Curry 5th, so I got that wrong by a place. Bonac did fucking good, man.
Yeah, he did.
Really good.
Really good.
Was there anyone that was like a big upset, as in like really didn't place where we thought they were going to place?
Probably Sean Clarida is the one that you'd go, oh, he should be breaking the top 5.
Yeah, top 5.
And he came 7th. Next up. Oh, no.
Oh.
Boo. Thought they were going to have all the scores.
Oh, hang on. Do you reckon that Arnold will have it on their website now?
Yeah, maybe.
Come on. Can you still see my screen?
Yep.
I don't think. Maybe it's too early. Right, let me just search Arnold 2025 results. Bleacher Report.
Okay, it's not updated. The screen currently is still Bodybuilders Without Borders.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. Screen.
Hope that you're enjoying this podcast, guys.
Got it?
Yeah, got it. First
Lovely.
place, Derek. Yeah, we've done that. Men's physique, Ali Bilal, Erin Banks, Diogo Montenegro, Emmanuel Costa, Alessandro Cavagnol. I think I got all that.
Yeah, I think we pretty much got them right.
Yeah. Erin Banks, rightfully in second in my eyes. He's not the type of physique that I like. He's probably, in my eyes, it's not his fault. He's too tall.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, at one point they were awarding the tall physiques. So
Yeah, I know.
Haven't they? You know, and when they started awarding like the tall physiques, I was like, okay, because I think I look taller than I actually am. You know,
right. So were you thinking, oh yes, men's physique is going more towards me? I'm going to win the Olympia.
I was like, I'm going to go to Olympia because Erin Banks has won, you know. And then, what was his name? What was it?
Raymond Edmonds.
Yeah. I was like, ooh.
Mate, I feel so sorry for him. He literally went from winning to nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he looks the exact same. Yeah. Poor guy.
That, in my eyes, doesn't make sense, though.
No.
0 sense.
If you're going to do that, Rajesh Khan, John. Yeah, why did I say Khan?
James Berger, Berger.
Gabrielle. Did they let girls do it? Gabriel.
God's sake. Okay, this is interesting though. Mitchell Hooper.
Oh yeah,
he's an ex-men's physique athlete.
Yes, didn't we meet him at the Arnold's last year? Do you remember? Big bold guy.
I saw him, but I didn't say hello.
No, he was on the booth next to us.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
you know that CBD booth?
Yes.
Yeah, he was on there.
I remember. Yeah.
Hafthor Bjornsson.
Yeah. Hafthor Bjornsson, third place. Mm-hmm. He tried to break the deadlift record again, didn't he?
He did, and he didn't quite do it.
Yeah. Tom Stoltman.
Yeah.
He's in there, 7th place. Okay.
Gone Classic.
What, this one?
No,
Classic Physique. Where is Classic Physique? They haven't got it on there.
Oh, looks like it never happened.
Hang on.
Classic
Physique.
Bosh. There we go. Mike
Big Sommerfeld. Mike. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Just way too complete. Doesn't really have any gaps, does he?
No. Logan, we didn't have him that high. I had him in the top 5, but I think I had him in 4th.
Yeah, I think I had him 4th or 5th as well.
But, Wesley was really the one that screwed us all over because I think we all had Wesley in 2nd.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest with you, right, I don't, and I think a lot of other people have said this as well, when I think classic physique, I would, in my head, picture someone like Logan.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like, if you're talking about from like a judging criteria standpoint, you know, what you picture in your head not necessarily isn't what the judges are looking for, is it? So like Mike, rightfully so, won, but in my eyes, Logan is numero uno.
Yeah.
Even like Michael DeVul. I don't know why have they spelled it Michael DeVul. But anyway, I don't see Michael DeVul as like a classic physique guy. To be honest, to me, he looks like just a fucking big men's physique guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And again, like, might be wrong for thinking this. I've not seen Michael improve at all over the last 2-3 years. I like seeing someone get better.
Yeah, but the thing is though, he never misses.
Yeah, but
he always comes in peeled.
Yeah, but
and like
that's fine.
But you know,
but he doesn't win. He doesn't win everything. So him coming in peeled every single time isn't making him go higher and higher. It's making him stay the same.
Yeah, didn't he? Didn't he used to be men's? He used to be a men's physique guy as well.
No idea.
Anyway, I'm going to show you Logan quickly because Logan looked mint.
Very good.
Very good, very nice. Yeah, like Michael's got so much more.
How old is Logan?
I think he's like 33.
See, right. I'm not just saying this. I think Eagles takes him. When Eagles has dropped all the tools.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sticking with it. I think Eagles beats him.
Logan's tall though, mate.
Yeah.
Logan is tall and he's still big. And I think in terms of like the legs, I feel like they'd have quite even legs. And that's kind of the legs is like, you don't think?
No. Is there any from the rear? Oh, that, yeah. I think Eagle. Right, okay. What's throwing me off a little bit is Logan's glutes are more striated. Eagles' calves win. Yeah. Eagles' calves win, and
yeah, but you say calves, but like I don't think calves are as heavily judged. Like, look at, for instance, like Yemi doesn't have the best calves in the world, and he's qualified.
Mate, Yemi doesn't have any bloody calves, told lad. The most genetically cursed calves I think I've ever seen.
I think Jack has a lot more potential than Logan, but I think Logan's just got age and experience right now, and that density. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Tough one. To me, Logan was like one of the like denser guys on stage. Just looked fucking mad.
Do you not think he looks a little bit imbalanced across his arms, and like his midsection looks a little bit like elongated? I like all of it put together. Seems to work.
Yeah, I don't know. No, I feel like the only thing he could do with more of is back. And legs, back and quads. But what do I know? No. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm so excited to see Jack season. No pressure, Jack, mate.
Yeah, no pressure, bro. No pressure.
Bro. So the Arnold's pretty sick. I honestly feel like the Arnold's is like on track to get like bigger than the Olympia, just like in terms of production, in terms of everything. I know the Olympia is the Olympia.
It's the volume of athletes for the Olympia. Like everyone, they have all the top guys. And they're always going to.
Yeah, but I mean, if the Arnolds keep putting up the prize money,
yeah, true.
You never know. But yeah,
never know.
It was a good show, and we were for the most part, but not as well.
Not, yeah. If we had to like tot up points for the, like, say if you got 1 point for every correct placing, we would have got more right than wrong. But the ones that we did get wrong, miles off. Wesley and go on, what's he called? Derek. Oh, dear. Oh, mate, we've got to mention him. Sam Sulek.
Oh, Sulek, yeah.
Sorry, we're just doing this so that we can get Sam Sulek in the title of the video.
Yeah.
And then the algorithm will love us. But yeah, mate. Right, I suppose first question, do you think he deserved the win?
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, and in terms of like so in terms of the guys that he was on stage with the overall, he was the most muscled. He was the closest towards like filling his classic weight cap. Like he was just like the biggest guy. He had the most muscle by quite a long shot. Was he the most aesthetic? No, but like in terms of, I feel like where he's at right now, even just with more improvements to his posing, it could have made him much. It made him a lot more competitive in the pro ranks.
So I've said this already on the podcast today. The difference between last time he was on stage and this time, I think that helped him on the way to turning pro.
Yeah.
He probably would have won his class anyway. But the fact that like he showed that level of improvement from his first show into his second.
Yeah.
And then like, you then put him back into an off season, continue making improvements on like a size front. And then, when he makes his pro debut, whenever that may be, he's gonna be in the mix.
Yeah, 100%. And like again, they probably looked at it from the perspective of like, okay, well these other guys have probably got quite a good amount more growing to do. Versus Sam, he's getting pretty much there. He's made wicked improvements, even just in his posing. Like he has more potential in the pro ranks than what the other guys do, in my opinion. So I think it wasn't a gift. I think he definitely earned that shit.
Yeah,
And,
he definitely didn't win that based off of his popularity.
Popularity vote, no, 100%
Yeah.
not. It's just who turns up on the day. Could there have quite easily been someone else better than him? Yeah, I think so. I think there's a lot of other guys out there that are better than him for sure. But it was who turned up on the day. And that's it.
Yeah,
Best
you
man
can only beat who's on the stage with you. There's no point going, oh, this person's better than him, or well, why has this guy not got a pro card? It's like, well, because he's not stepped on a stage where he's been better than everyone else. It's as simple as that.
And, okay, so I can't obviously pose like a classic physique guy. So it's strong of me to critique, but his side shot that he did, the one where it's like quarter turn and like this.
Oh yeah,
his
was beautiful that Tom.
It was. His was like really bad, but it literally looked like it was his. Well, it literally was his second time ever on stage, wasn't it? I was about to say it looked like it was his first time on stage, but pretty much was. But apart from that, wicked.
It's an easy one though to learn that. One shot.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Have you seen how to do it as well? Like hold a broomstick, turn to the side, drop the broomstick, and then you're in the pose. Have you seen that?
No, I've not.
It's like a really actually good and easy way of learning it. Hold the broomstick.
Okay.
You actually use a broomstick when you're doing it. Don't worry,
I've got a crutch.
You got a crutch?
Shall I try and do it right here, right now?
Yes. Yeah. Right. Okay, so turn to the side, so facing me. That's it. Then drop it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not
look forward. Look forward.
Hang on. Like that.
Yeah, now look forward. There you go, mate.
Classic.
Classic, bro.
Let's go, Sam Sulek.
That's all Sam needed to do was take a crutch on stage and then just drop it like in the middle of his routine, Yeah. And then every time he goes back to that turn, just pick it back up again and do it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Right. On that educational note, we are going to wrap up the podcast. Well. Yeah.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god.
You don't like feet?
You've just opened up a whole new revenue stream right there for us, mate.
Link in the bio, boys.
On that note, people, thank you very much for listening. Josh, thank you for joining us today. It's been a pleasure having you on.
Tom, are you definitely not doing the next podcast?
I genuinely do not think I'll have time, mate.
Okay, right. So I'm going to put it out there. People, Annabella has very kindly said that she will make her second appearance on the podcast.
Mad.
But only if you ask really interesting questions on my questions box when I post it up.
Deal. Get it done, people.
Sweet.
Right, lovely stuff. Thank you very much for listening, people. We'll catch you in the next episode. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll catch you in a bit.
Bye.
Oh my god, just destroyed their ears.